Speaking of electricity, you're headed for the age of invention. Menlo Park, New Jersey in the 1870s. There should be a buzz about the electric light bulb by now, but I hear someone's blown a fuse. Better see if you can illuminate the problem. And you better take Ivan Idea as your good guide. He's great at inventing ways to take on trouble. Good luck, Inspector. And don't forget to turn out the lights when you leave.
Whoa! Epic time traveling! We've touched down in Menlo Park, New Jersey. The year is 1879, and that invention expert by my side is none other than Thomas Alva Edison.
Hey, this is no time for chatting. I must recreate the world's first light bulb before the night is over.
Go figure. I thought Edison had a working bulb. What's holding him up?
Good day, and forgive the disarray. My light bulb project is looking dim. Thomas Edison is my name. I'm an inventor of clever new technologies. Perhaps you've heard of the electric light, the phonograph, the duplex telegraph, or the motion picture camera? I had a hand in all of these. Everything. I have over 1,000 patents, many developed here at my Menlo Park Research Lab. I'm trying to recreate the filament recently stolen from my first electric light bulb. I have a meeting with some important investors in the morning, and the bulb must be burning by then. It's slow, hard labor, full of reversals, but I don't mind. I like to say genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Well, I had just perfected my light bulb using a new carbonized cotton filament, and it worked. But a scamp, disguised as a scientist, made off with the bulb. Now I must build another bulb before dawn. I could remake the bulb easily, except I need more cotton thread for the filament. The factory across the street has thread, but they're closed at this late hour. More cotton thread would be capital, if you can get any from the closed factory. Someone really needs to invent a more convenient store, open 24 hours a day.
Wow! Edison really does think ahead of his time.
Here's my rogues gallery of bulbs with filaments that didn't work. I tried over 10,000 of those filaments before finding the right one.
It must be a drag to have failed 10,000 times.
I wouldn't say I've failed. I've simply found 10,000 ways that didn't work. This duplex allows you to send and receive a telegram simultaneously over the same wire. I smell some profit in the air. Witness my new alkaline battery. It uses liquid chemicals that store much more electricity than an old-fashioned battery.
Edison's alkaline battery is still going strong in the 20th century. It powers flashlights, radios, even the time cuffs. The phonograph was Edison's first claim to fame and his all-time favorite invention.
Please try out my phonograph, which records and plays back human voices. Skeptics think it's just a magic trick, but it's for real.
These replacement cylinders fit on the phonograph. Each one can record a whole new sound.
With technology becoming so advanced, I created this research lab to bring together scientists of various specialties. By working together, we can make the boldest new inventions.
Hang on! I know Edison didn't invent this telephone. That was Alexander Graham Bell.
It's true that Bell fellow invented the telephone, but I improved the design so that one need not yell to be heard. This arc lamp has been with us since 1847, but it's too expensive for ordinary folk. I intend to make a simpler electric light bulb that everyone can afford.
Hey! You nabbed a note!
Stop. There are no tours to the rest of the lab until I've rebuilt my light bulb.
It's a Carmen note! Righteous! This must be the cotton thread factory Edison mentioned.
Who's knocking? I can't see a thing out there. What are you, a detective or something? I'm just a late-night guard working a graveyard shift. Well, what do you expect? How would you like staying up all night gardening a lousy pile of cotton? Hey, I don't know. I'm just the guard. I'll have to call the big boss and ask him. But he won't like it. Hold on.
Hello, this is Joe. What? They want to borrow thread? It's the middle of the night. Listen close, guard. Do not give those rascals a spool of thread. Tell them to come back in the morning when we're open.
Here's the scoop. The big boss says you louses should come back tomorrow, during normal business hours. Now scram! Oh, sure. I bet you just love staying up all night guarding cotton. But it's a living. Long enough. I'm telling you, life is a lot of hard work in this industrial age. Maybe I'll join one of these newfangled unions.
That horse-drawn carriage may be romantic, but it will soon be outdated by Henry Ford's new Model T, the first mass-produced car. Those are gas street lamps. It will be a few more years before American cities start lighting up with electric street lamps. Ask away. We'll have to convince that guard to give us some thread somehow. Unfortunately, it sounds like there's only one person he takes orders from. That phonograph records sounds. If we use it on or near someone, we might get a nice sample of their voice. Interesting. With the phonograph there, we'll be able to record any conversations that happen inside the boss's room.
Who's out there? This puny window blocks my view. Hey, I don't know. I'm just the guard. I'll have to call the big boss and ask him. And he won't like it. Hold on.
Hello, this is Joe. What? They want to borrow thread? It's the middle of the night. Listen close, guard. Do not give those rascals a spool of thread. Tell them to come back in the morning when we're open.
Here's the scoop. The big boss says you louses should come back tomorrow, during normal business hours. Now scram!
Looks like we just recorded the boss's phone conversation. Excellent! That phonograph has a recorded sound on its cylinder. Move the needle to a groove on the metal cylinder and crank the handle. A part of the recorded sound will play. The grooves on this metal cylinder are the sounds we just recorded.
Hello, this is Joe.
Far out! You'd almost think that Joe was standing right beside me.
What? They want to borrow thread? It's the middle of the night. Listen close, guard. Do not give those rascals a spool of thread. Tell them to come back in the morning when we're open. Hello, this is Joe. Give those rascals a spool of thread.
Who is it? I can't see anything in this dark. you, boss? Good evening. What can I do you for?
Give those rascals a spool of thread.
You tell me before that... never mind. You're the boss. If you want me handing out tread in the middle of the night, that's what I'll do.
Hey! We scored a spool of cotton thread! Edison and his light bulb will be loving us!
Ah, yet another faulty filament. Reverses are an incentive to great accomplishment.
It's cool you're so mellow about a setback. Try again.
How on earth did you do it? That factory will never give me thread during the night. Anyhow, this cotton will make the perfect filament for my new light bulb. If it weren't for your acquisition skills, I'd still be in the dark. Ah, what a long-lasting glow. And now I can finally get some long-lasting sleep. Goodbye.
A most illuminating light bulb. Way to go! You scored the third Carmen note! I'll juice up the time cuffs. Let's nab ourselves a thief. Don't leave yet! Our crook is lurking close by. Bullseye on the battery! Edison invented it to start up Ford's new Model T.
You Acme airheads will never put the bite on me.
Whoa! Decryption charged right out of that battery. After her!
You may have found me, but my vile force field generator will keep you from grabbing me. You'll never hack through.
Bummer! The Force isn't with us when it comes to that force field. We need to knock it out of commission somehow. Hey, Decryption, why don't you come out from behind that force field? We have a secret message we'd like you to decrypt.
Please. I'm quite happy right here, just waiting for Carmen to whisk me away.
I worked on something like this at Acme's home office, but it turned out flaky. Just one small electric jolt, and the whole thing would short out. That wire is unattached. Let's get it a date. Looks like one of Edison's test cases. This bulb has a copper wire inside. This is an old-fashioned generator which produces electricity when we turn the handle. The generator's electricity is lighting up the bulb. How can I help? I'll bet an electric jolt might fry that force field. Remember, electricity flows nicely through wires. Let's create a circuit. Bummer! The filament fizzled, breaking the electric circuit. We need a better bulb to fry that force field.
Nice bulb you have there. Not.
That test bulb burned out fast. That old test bulb had to make way for Edison's latest model. Looks good.
I got it. How many Acme agents does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Great work! You shorted out the force field machine, and I've slapped the cuffs on Decryption. We are one step closer to Carmen. Your hacking days are scrambled for good, D.
Yeah. You may have crashed my code, but you won't get Carmen.
Yay for you! You engineered an elegant solution to that problem. Decryption is in the cooler, and Edison is in the history books thanks to your fast thinking. Because of you, Time Inspector, the world is a brighter place 24 hours a day. Looks like you've caught all of Carmen's creeps. But there's still a major problem dead ahead. Can I put you on a very big new case pronto?